Hey y'all, how y'all doing? I ain't gonna be on here too long. Try to hurry up before it rain. I'm out here on the porch. I was coming to give y'all 5 little tips on how to stay in the present moment. Staying in the present moment is real important, really, about as far as manifesting what you want. Your mind can easily go into the past. Try to go back to the past and try to get something up, or try to go into the future and try to predict the future or whatever. So you want to stay in the present moment where everything lies. That's where all the miracles, that's where your higher self lie. Remember I was saying on the last video, your conscious mind really don't want to be in the present moment because it ain't it ain't satisfied with its situation at the time, not realizing everything dwells in the present moment. The present moment is real important. It's important to stay in the present moment. But one of the reasons one of the reasons why, I mean, the reason why it's I get that thunder right now and get ready to jump off. Hurry up. But yeah, but it's the only time that you can change the way you view your reality. The present moment is. Other than that, you can't change the way you view your reality in the future, or in the past. It's the only time that you can basically change your life is in the present moment. In any moment, in the present moment, you can always make the switch and change your life. So the present moment and staying there is really important. I remember I was watching that Michael Jordan thing. I think it was maybe season 9 or season 10, and one of the guys, the commentators or whatever, was on there, and they was talking about, they were saying how Jordan, I guess to him, it wasn't about, and this was when I was kind of getting turned on to being in the present moment, knowing about it or whatever. But he was saying it was crazy because I had just talked to my homeboy. We was talking about it, and that night or later that day or whatever, I seen it on there, so it just kind of confirmed the whole present moment thing to me. But he was saying that it ain't how fast Jordan ran, or how high he could jump, or the defense or whatever. He said it was his ability to remain in the present moment. I like, man, that's crazy because me and my boy were just talking about the present moment or whatever. So now I realize that the present moment is real. It's very important to remain in the present moment if you want your manifestations to come on in. But I got a few tips. I don't know how many tips out there, I'm sure, but these are some tips that I do to keep me in the present moment when I notice my mind might be drifting off, trying to bring up something crazy from the past, or trying to predict the future. I mean, it's not. I ain't gonna say it's bad to think about the future, but when you think about the future, think about the as if, the as if it's already done happened. Whatever it is you want, or your ultimate goal or your dreams, whatever it is, actually seeing yourself actually doing it, then you creating that. So you making that your present moment. You see what I'm saying? So it'll bring it even faster. But I'm saying don't try to predict the future of think about something negative or whatever when you do think about the future. I mean, if you think about the future, but it's best to remain in the present moment because that's where everything lies. That's where all the miracles, all the ideas and everything comes in the present moment. But one tip you could do to keep yourself in the present moment when you realize that when you catch yourself right off the rip, you catch yourself your mind drifting, going to the past, or trying to predict the future or whatever. One of them is just say, hey, look, say I'm in the present moment right here, right now. You tell yourself when you catch your mind drifting or something like that, just say, hey, look, I'm in the present moment right here, right now, and it'll snap you out of it. And it'll have you in the present moment. I do that. It'll get you right back on point. And that's one. And another one I use is I may let me see. I say, hey, I'm breathing right now. Watch me, cause it's talking to your conscious mind. See what I'm saying? So basically, you saying you catching it off. You say, hey, I'm breathing right now. Watch me, and it's gonna start watching you breathe. With watching you breathe, it's in the present moment. You focus on that, and then you get on to the present moment. So that's two of them, and the third one, say you driving or something like that. The third one is touch. Touching something. So if you driving and your hand on the steering wheel and you catch your mind drifting or whatever, you grip the steering wheel and feel the steering wheel in depth. The definition and all that of the steering wheel. Get into the steering wheel, and it'll snap you in the present moment. So that's another one. My third one, say a way to keep you in the present moment. Also, say you having a conversation with somebody. A lot of times we have a conversation with people or whatever, and we doing it just cause we don't really want to make them feel bad that we really ain't listening to them. And so our mind might be somewhere else. Our body or whatever is there in the conversation, but our mind ain't even there, ain't even listening to the conversation. And so basically, if your mind ain't listening to the conversation, it's thinking about something in the future or something in the past. You know what I'm saying? So it's not in the present moment at the time. So a way to do that is when you having conversations with people, indulge into the conversation. You know, understand what they're saying and get into the conversation. Focus on the conversation at hand and get really deep into that conversation because that's what's going on right then, the present moment. You indulging into that, then your mind is not into the future or into the past. You see what I'm saying? And another way, the best way too, I do it. This is one of my favorite ways. Is One of my favorite ways is just enjoy nature. Going outside. I go outside. I sit and I watch the birds outside out here. I spend more time outside than I do inside the house. But I watch the birds go by, whatever. You know, the trees. Watch the trees. I watch the trees swaying back and forth. If you watching those things, keep you in the present moment because it's going on right then. So it's keeping you boom in the present moment. Uh, what else? Ants. I might watch ants, butterflies flying by, but ants. I might watch ants. I might sit there and watch ants. They get to working. When they work, I don't even what they don't stop. They constant. So they picking up stuff or whatever. So I might sit there and just start watching the ant. Look at that ant picking that thing up, going all the way down now. Where he taking that to? Where he taking that to or whatever? I might do little stuff like that and watching them. If I'm into what the ant doing, then my mind is not wandering into the future or into the past. You see what I'm saying? It's staying right there in the present moment. The things sound crazy, the little tips and techniques, but it's things that need to be done. Is to train. It's just ways of training your mind, basically, to think about all positive instead of the negative. We got a 50-50 thing that we can go off of, but we've been conditioned to automatically think about the negative first versus the positive. We could think positive first. Why not think positive first? So that's part of these techniques and stuff. It is all about keeping you in the present moment, but it's keeping you thinking positive first. It's getting to getting to the point where you think positive off the rip versus thinking negative off the rip. So, but that was 5 tips right there that y'all can use to keep yourselves in the present moment when you know that your mind get to drifting and try to figure out what's going to happen in the future, what bad getting ready to happen in the future, or trying to go back and bring up something that's bad in the past or whatever. When your mind get to wondering, then those 5 tips right there that you can use, and that'll help out a whole lot. So I ain't gonna be, like I said, I ain't gonna be on here long. I'm finna get ready to go. Like the rain slacked down. It started raining on me a minute ago, but yeah, I'm finna get ready to go. But yeah, y'all, I don't never say it on my videos. I'm new to this YouTube thing, but my coach was telling me to tell everybody to hit the subscribe button and hit the like if something resonated with you or whatever. And let's keep it moving. High vibrations. See you later. I'm out.